Hi guys, and welcome back to Hair with Hollie on Beauty Face. Today I'm going to show you how to do a more wearable version of the classic Lana Del Rey Beehive. Ta-da! So this look is all about sectioning, so once you get your sections in place, the rest of the look will follow. So we're just going to section off the hair, working from about the ear and just behind the ear, all the way around until the other side. We're going to work from ear to ear, going across the crown, and again splitting this section into two. So from ear to ear across the top of the head, you should have two sections, one slightly bigger. Now we're going to do one more section, working from just behind the ear, again across the top of the head. So a section about 2 inches wide. And we section it off again. And then any remaining hair you have after this, you can add to the lower part of the hair. So this is going to make up the kind of cascading wave style. Now, as we know, Lana Del Rey's hair is usually quite big, so it's quite an impressive beehive. So that's why we're working with two sections to create that volume. So the back section, we're going to prep this with a bit of texturizing dust. So it's a great idea if you do have thinner hair or hair that's just been washed and that has no grip. So working with this, I'm going to back comb from about 1 inch or 2 from the root all the way back to the hair. And remember to work all around the sides as well, very important. This middle section is going to be the foundation of the style, so it's where we're going to get the most height from. So again, I'm going to prep this with a bit of texturizing dust. It just makes the whole look a bit easier to achieve and you don't have to back comb as much either. So for this part, we're going to back comb through the entire length of the hair, so all the way to the tip, and don't forget to work around the side sections as well. This is where you can really get creative with your style and you can build as much volume as you want into this section, as it's going to be covered with the smoother section here, which is brilliant, especially if you have light or fair hair where the knots are quite visible, so don't worry. So keep working until the hair is quite matted and can nearly stand up on its own. It's kind of like those little trolls. And then what we're going to do, this is the important part, grabbing the hair, we're going to roll it back like a sausage, and pin it directly on the top of the head. And don't forget to fan out your sausage shape so you get quite a well-rounded finish. So again, no need to worry if this is looking quite messy, because that's why we have the hair at the front to cover all these knots. So with this you can go as big as you want. So if you want it more dramatic, pull it closer to the hairline. If you want it more subtle, pull it down a bit from the crown, whatever you want. Now, I'm going to secure that with a little bit of hairspray. Just makes it a bit sticky as well and helps the hair to stick properly. So with the final part of our style, we're taking the fresh hair directly from the hairline. Going to pop a little bit of dust in there as well. And then very gently, I'm just going to back comb about 1 inch or so of the root, just to give it a little bit of lift. So again, if you do have fair hair, just be careful because the knots can become quite visible through the hair. Once you're happy that the hair stands up a little bit away from the hairline, just simply brush it back over your style, doing your best to cover any knots that you've created, and then start pinning in place. So keep working this top section of hair back towards the back of the head, and then pin in place. So it's a good idea to pop in some hair extensions if you have them, for both length and volume, just to kind of counteract the dramatic look of the beehive. But if not, no worries. So what we're going to do with the remaining hair, we're just going to put a slight wave in it. It's going to prep the hair with a little bit of mousse just to give it a bit of grip. It's a nice idea if you have any visible clips as well, just to take a small section of hair and weave it around. Yeah, you can create a little feature that covers the hair clips. Or you can even pop in a nice bit of hair jewellery here, or some flowers. Okay, so grabbing your wand or your curling tongs, your straighteners, or whatever you have, just start putting loose curls in the hair. So working from like the upper sections all the way down, holding the hair in place for about 10 seconds or until you can feel the heat coming through. And release. And just keep going until you've used up all the hair. Once you're happy with the curls and the position of the beehive, just finish off the whole look with a good bit of hairspray. And smooth away any little flyaways you have around the hairline as well. So there you have it, guys, a gorgeous Lana Del Rey beehive, which is perfect for everyday wear and special occasions too. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to tune in next week where I will be showing you how to do a power pony as seen on the likes of Beyonce and Katy Perry too. See you then, guys.